Hi, this is the Nick123. I'm going to try and install the SimuCUBE bootloader again onto the SimuCUBE 1 motherboard Ione, not the Ione, the motherboard. So I'm trying to reflash it so I can install a older version of the SimuCUBE configuration tool. See if that will help my issue. So I've got the dip switch number 1 in position 2, and going to find a, now should I try 50.4D or an older version, because I do have some older versions here, and that's the newest one that I installed. How about I try 0.11.2. so Simu bootloader and reset all settings. Which one should I do? Well, maybe I'll try, for safety's sake, I'll just try the DFU, and I'll verify after download. I'll tick that, and then I'll upgrade. Yes. So that is successful. So what do? I quit, and then I'll pause the video. I'll put the dip switch back into 1. Position 1 or off, or what, to get it out of DFU mode. I'll before I do that, I'll power it down, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've turned the SimuCUBE off. I'll turn it back on. I've quit out of the DFU SE demo application. Now I'll look for the SimuCUBE configuration tool. There we go. So that's it there, and I install the bootloader from this version, and let's see what happens. What's it say? The firmware detected on your SimuCUBE is too new for this configuration tool version to handle. Please use the tool that was supplied with the new firmware version. So what's going on with that? I don't understand. I thought it would flash it so I can install a newer version. So it's not getting rid of the firmware. I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to go back and try. I'm going to try, what's the worst that could happen? I'm going to try this one. Reset all settings. DFU. Would that firmware bootloadable? Bootloadable. I'm just going to try a few of them. Hi, I'm back. I just want to mention, every time I want to run the DFU SE demo program, when I click on the launcher, this here, and I run it, this always comes up. What I do is I have to click remove, and then next, remove, and then click yes, and then finish, and then I go run as administrator, and then I'll click OK. Hold on, let's see if I can drag that down. Drag it down again, and I click next. that makes it work. Why doesn't it install it properly? Anyways, I'll turn the SimuCUBE on. There you go, got the USB sounds. Just picked it up, see? Now let's choose this one and see what happens. Verify after download and see what happens. I wonder what this will do. I'll pause the video and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, I'm back. And verify successful. There we go. Now, let's choose again. And I'll install the DFU loader again. And let's go upgrade. Click yes. Okay, verify successful. Cool. So let's go quit. Should I go quit? Yeah, I'm gonna go quit. I'll pause the video. I'll cycle the SimuCUBE off and on again. Change the dip switch. And hello, I'm back again. And let's see what happens if I launch the configuration tool. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'll try and drag that down. And this as well. Ooh. Okay. So, let's try next. Okay, it's found the SimuCUBE, which is good. So, update firmware, yes. Okay. I'll pause the video, and when this is finished its step, I'll come back. Hello, I'm back, and I've got this message now, updating the firmware, and let's see. I can't remember what the next step is. So there we go. Which one was phasing routine to be run? Do not power off the system. Okay, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Okay, firmware update complete. Firmware update is now successfully complete. You should be booting up the new firmware. When you click finish, the SimuCUBE configuration tool will close. If the SimuCUBE does not seem to start, please try to turn the SimuCUBE off and on again. Alright, let's try that. So, finish. There's the SimuCUBE there. So, is it supposed to power on and off? I'm not sure. Okay, what I'll do is I'll turn it off, and then wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll turn it back on. So that's on. There we go, we've got the USB sound. Okay, let's do that. I've got this again. Why is it doing that? Okay. So what does it say? Use existing configuration as is. Input acceleration. Okay, let's go next. Automatic and choose the method to use the index in your wheel. Wheel must be approximately centered. I haven't got the wheel hooked up, so I'll have to pause it again and hook up the wheel, because see, it's not plugged in. So give me a second, I'll come back. Okay, I'm back, and I'll turn the SimuCUBE on. That's a good sound. I like that sound. Okay, so it's come up with this message again. We'll get back to where we were before. So next, select this if you don't know what you're supposed to do. Yeah, that's true. Automatic in reference position installation, manually for references indicator. I'm not sure about that. Warning, continue past this. We'll set the SimuCUBE hardware settings. Please center the wheel. Okay, and click the next button. Thank you very much. Processing. Motor is initializing. Okay, I'll come back when this is done. Okay, so it's come up with this warning. I'm not sure why. I might try the 50.4D and I'll see what that happens with that. So I'll pause the video again, and then I'll leave it paused, and I'll try and get back to this stage. So I'm doing this again. I'll pause the video quickly. I'm on the phone, so I don't know if it goes into standby mode, blah blah blah. But yeah, I'll just pause it and I'll get trying back to where I was with the configuration tool. Okay, run into another issue, this time with the 50.4 version. So I'll turn the SimuCUBE on. So this comes up and it's got this message here, but I can't seem to find the next like move forward button. So I don't know what's going on with this now. So I'll pause it and I'll try the latest version and I'll see what happens. Okay, I'm back. I'm not sure what's going on with version 50.4D. So I've got I can't remember. Here we go. I've got 1.0.40. Okay, I'll run in administrator mode and then click yes. So this pops up and we've got the next button. Okay, so I'll pause the video and wait for this to finish. Okay, it said it was successfully completed, and then it says the firmware will update or whatever, and I clicked finish, and I have to wait for so long, and it's supposed to update the firmware on the SimuCUBE, like turn it off and then on again. So this time I'll wait for a little while and I'll see what happens. If not, I'll manually turn it off and on. Okay, the SimuCUBE hasn't like cycled itself, so what I'll do is I'll manually turn it off and on again. I'll wait a little bit. And then I'll turn it back on. I'll launch the configuration tool. Yep, same problem. The switch is up. Pushed it down. No dice. I'll release it. I think so. I've got that a version. Let's see, overall strength 20. Okay, I'll just make a profile quickly and I'll see what happens. So I made another profile 1, I just named it. Let's see what happens when I change the strength. Yep, still the same. Dry firmware update error. Turn system off and on again. I'll turn it back on. Nah. Let's change it to profile. No. Okay, so let's go add. And then let's just fiddle around with it. And then wait for this. I'll click save settings. Okay, so settings up to date in permanent memory. Okay, so let's turn it off. I wonder why it's throwing this message now. So I'll turn it back on. Okay, that bloody stop is still bloody pressed. Bullshit. Apologies for cussing, but that's what I think of the matter. I've got to go here to adjust this, because when I had 50.4D installed, configuration tool, when I changed this, the operating mode said operational in green, but the e-stop was still there. So I don't know what. I think there's a board failure. Yay me! They don't build things to last. Throwaway society, and they always harp on about green technology and all this kind of stuff. Sorry for my criticism. So I'm going to try 50.4D again, but I'm going to re-download it if it's available and see what happens. I'll make a separate video for that one though. So there you go. I tried that and still I don't know why it's saying that, but yeah, looks like I'm for a new board, or I just fork out the money and pay for a SimuCUBE 2 Pro. Not the Sport, it's not strong enough compared to my Midge 20 Newton meter one. Where's the label? There you go. There's the label. But I never run it that much. Like I run it in iRacing, the strength at usually 9, in the range of 9 to 10 for the GT cars. 8.5 to 9.5 for the Dalaras, and about 10.5 for the pickup trucks, like those, because there's no feeling and it's so weak, the steering. Okay, so this is Nick123. I know this was a pretty long video, but I hope you subscribe and push the the thumbs up button. The thumbs up button, and look at that. So yeah, there. So have a good one and bye.